Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be making a wreath using this sign. And this sign I did get from Deco Exchange from their subscription box. I have a couple of exciting things that I'm going to be announcing later. Thank you for tapping off the screen. I really do appreciate that. Today I kind of reorganized my craft room here, so we'll see if I'll be able to find everything that I need to make this. Thank you for the gift. Where is everybody watching from? Actually, I really enjoy this mesh that I'm using. It's a fine weave mesh. And it doesn't snag you on your clothes as much as the regular mesh. Hi, Cassie. How are you? That's good. I have a few announcements, but I just want to see if I can get a few more people in here. I'm doing good. I have some exciting things going on. I'll wait for a couple. Get this space filled and then I'll start announcing some of my news. Where's everybody watching from? Yeah, I haven't went live for a while because I was preparing for a craft show, which it ended up raining. Ohio. I'm from Wisconsin. And wasn't last weekend, but the weekend before that, I had this craft show. On Saturday, it rained. And we ended up in like a severe thunderstorm, and it ended up being like the winds were so strong, almost taking the tent. It was just awful. It was like almost like a hurricane or a tornado was going through there, but I was glad I wasn't farther down south near like Milwaukee area, because down there had a lot of flooding, but how's everybody liking this view? Do you like it better because now that I was able to push my camera farther back? No, I think you guys can see me in the frame. Every time I go live, I forget to charge a backup device so I could at least watch the comments. So, good. Okay. One K likes. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the gift. Sue. And I've been like enjoying making my wreaths using only one roll of mesh because it's cheaper for my customers, and plus I sell a lot of my wreaths locally and they like a full wreath instead of always the thin like pancake ones. So I found a way that I could make a fuller wreath but not charge as much as a lot of those other ones. And I'll be announcing my big news in a few minutes. Something that I've been excited about, that I've been working hard on. Get this more pieces of mesh on, and then I'll tell you guys. This is what the base looks like. That's with just using one roll mesh and using, and it's a fine wreath. My big news is that I've been working on for a couple months now. I've been working on a website. It still ain't 100% complete, but on there you can shop my wreaths, you can shop my supplies, and it directs you right to my ETSY store. And all you have to go on is designsbykaylin.com. There's a few things I have to fix on it. I finally was able to get it so I could view it on the phone. But that's what I've been working at. Another big thing that happened this week, you know how post on any social media daily is key. On the YT, I posted a video, and within 24 hours I had like 2K views on it. Which I thought that was interesting. This is one of the ribbons I'm using, and I'm also using this Swiss dot. I don't know what it is. And it's kind of fancy panty, but they did it backwards kind of deal. I don't know what to really call it, but and I'm going to be excited about going to CVI next month. I just don't know for sure what date yet because they haven't, since I'm trying to be able to go, when is their business day. They just haven't announced that part yet. But I'm going to be going down there getting more supplies for my supply shop. And if there's anything in particular you guys are looking for, let me know. And if you're a wreath buyer, if there's a specific sign of a wreath that you're looking for, or if you're looking for bows, go to my website, designsbykaylin.com. I'll have it linked to my TikTok next time that I go live because it was something I wanted to announce here first. And I do make 8-inch round signs. So I'm been adding a new one every day. And I try to go live weekly on Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central Time. And then I also do go live on FB, but this once a week too. But this week I'm not. I have a few things that I have to get done before I can even think about doing that. So. What did everybody have for supper? 0.9k likes. Oh, you guys are really good. Thank you guys so much for that. This is what it looks like so far. I'm going to be working on some attachments. Hello everyone. Yeah, my big thing that I announced today on my live was that you now can shop on my website, but it does bring you, it redirects you back to ETSY, but you can just have to remember designsbykaylin.com. That's all you have to remember now. You don't have to try to figure out what Etsy shops the supplies and what ones has my home decor in. It's all you have to remember is my website now. Even though I still have a lot of work to do on there, but I got it up as far as I need to for now. I have some things that I have to work on yet, but I got it so you can at least view it on the phone, which was my biggest goal to get. How was everybody's day today? I had a busy day. I was reorganizing my craft room. So we'll see if I can find all my tools that I need in a minute here. Tomorrow I'm going to stop at the Hoblob, and hopefully I only get what I need, because I'm trying to, as I resell, my goal is to try to make them into a multiple, but some of the stuff I got at Hoblob and I have to go there and get it, because I want to make sure I'm able to get it before I list them as multiples. And I'm still working on some of the wreaths that I have sold. But it's going to be a work in progress to do that. But if they're like the signs that I can make, it's a lot easier, because then I don't even have to worry about having to go buy any. But because I do have a whole bunch of new signs. I add a new sign to my supply shop every day. Yeah, it's like right now, I want to be working on Christmas for my ST, but my local customers, they want fall. So I'll be probably working on fall till September. After my, this is what it looks like so far. So cute. I normally would alternate the ribbons, but I did not have any other ribbon that would match the sign. And I wanted to get this one done. Very cool. This is what I want. Some black containers. Open packages. The greatest. There we go. This quick. There. Just move those out of my way because I need to kind of get this wreath, this sign in here. Perfect. Let me get the pipe cleaners attached before I mess with that too much. I really like this sign. That I got this one at Deco. They have their regular website, but it's in their, if you get our deluxe subscriber, you can get them. Hi, Grace. Oh, I was glad that I used a yarn needle and I couldn't find it or see it at first, so I was glad I at least had it. So there. And just making sure everything looks okay, because I just don't want to end up being the one having to have fun taking this apart to get the sign in here go better. So I just try to make sure I do this right the first time around. There, that looks good. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, that's good. Because I have had wreaths where I literally had to fish out my tails because I covered all of my tails up, especially like my beginner wreath. So, and now that I learned this, because I first would bury all my tails, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to put the sign on before the tails, and then I didn't really like that look anymore. Now I'm putting the details on first, but now I'm laying just a sign just to see how it looks before I anchor it down. Let's get the back out of my way. And I used to go live like almost every day, but now I only go live once a week on here, which is Tuesdays, unless I have a special like showcasing or something. But this last one I did take part of because I had a crush on, so I couldn't be in two places at once. But I did get the gingy that they were doing, so can't, just ordered it during the weekend. So that one I may do something special with. I like it. I like this. I like it. Now I always hide as much as the white, because I noticed something. For me personally, if the customer sees, I'll show you like this, they tend not to buy the wreath, but if I hide it, most of it, so it ain't covering the tails, they're really buying my wreaths this year because of that one little change I did. And then all I'm doing is tucking it underneath, folding it in half, and tucking it right underneath the sign. And then I'll show you what I do to the outer layer. And that's just my customer's personal preference. Alright, I just have to think about that for a second. And I have a string, let's cut it instead of pull it. And this is what the front looks like, and then I'll show you guys what the side looks like. And then this one will be available on my website, designs.com. Click finish designs. And if you want a custom wreath, or a certain bow, or sign a wreath made with different ribbons and a sign that I have, as long as I'm able to get them, I can do that for you guys. I need to start hanging a wreath in here now that I started going live. I have taken a long break from going live just because I didn't have time to and stuff. Let's fuck this. Go. And I just try to make sure there's no little gaps showing. There we go. There. And I'll end up flipping this 100 million more times yet. That backwards. and this is what the wreath looks like. And all my wreaths do come with a hanger on the back of them. I just don't put them on while I'm live because I fight with them time to time, so you guys don't see that anymore. But that's what it looks like. I do appreciate everyone that has came in. I just really need to do another second device so I can at least leave things so I can at least see what's in the picture, because I kind of moved the camera so I could be in it. I just need to work on trying to stay in the frame. But I will see you guys next time. And just remember, you can drop anything that I make, and all the ribbons just go to Kaylin. Oh, no. designsbykaylin.com. And that's where you'll find the links on the top that say finished designs. That's where you find the finished stuff. Or if it says wreath supplies, that's where you find the wreath supplies, and it'll direct you to a ETSY shop. Alright everyone, have a good night.